McIver. Schaller is making his 22nd appearance of the year, all in relief. 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 save, a 4.44 earned run average. The tall right-hander delivers, and Doyle looks at a slider for a strike. Brenton tonight has struck out and grounded out to first, pitcher covering. Schaller from Indianapolis, Indiana, a third-round draft pick in 2018. Here's a swing and a miss, 0-2. 6'3", 210 pounds. Turned 25 back on April the 2nd. Here's the pitch. Fastball high and outside. 96-mile-per-hour fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Schaller hasn't worked since Sunday against Erie. Pitched 1 scoreless inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low for a ball. 2-2. Now, Schaller tries to get adjusted, ready to face Brenton. The set, the 2-2. Swing and a miss at a 95-mile-per-hour fastball, strike 3. So Reid Schaller strikes out the first batter he faces. That's Brenton Doyle. And there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Datris. He has struck out twice tonight. Once looking. Schaller was rated as the number 16 prospect in the Nationals organization by MLB Pipeline. The pitch to Datris is a ball, 1-0. He was drafted after his sophomore year out of Vanderbilt. Missed his freshman year recovering from Tommy John surgery. Here's a drive towards the alley in left center field. It is going to split the gap and roll all the way to the wall. Around first, digging for second is Datris. He is in with his 5th double of the season against the Harrisburg Senators. He has tattooed Harrisburg pitching in this series and on the season. For the season, he has 14 hits in 29 at-bats against Harrisburg, including 5 doubles, a homer, and 10 runs batted in. Here's Willie McIver. Started that 4-run uprising in the 5th with a home run inside the foul pole down the left field line. His 12th home run of the year. The pitch, swing and a miss at a 93-mile-per-hour fastball, strike 1, 0-1. On that out-of-town scoreboard presented by Budweiser, Somerset leads first place Portland 4-0. They're in the top of the 6th at Hadlock Field in Portland. Yardgoats begin the day in second place, 3 games behind Portland. There's a fastball, over but low, 1-1 the count. Yardgoats are tied with Reading. And the New Hampshire Reading game down there at Reading is in a weather delay. Here's a changeup fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count on Willie Mack. Richmond and Altoona 0-0 as they go to the last of the 6th in Altoona. Erie all over Binghamton 6-0 after 4.5 innings at UPMC Park. Boy, weather must be wreaking havoc down south. Here's a pitch low for a ball, 2-2. Akron at Bowie postponed because of rain. And that's the Eastern League scoreboard, an abbreviated Eastern League scoreboard. The 2-2 delivery. There's a slider in there, strike 3 called. Excellent pitch from Schaller, and there are 2 away. Now the second baseman, Isaac Collins. Isaac tonight has grounded out to second and fouled out to the third baseman. Major League Baseball, the Yardgoats parent club, the Colorado Rockies, have now won 5 straight as they dealt the Pittsburgh Pirates a 2-0 loss today. Uriña did it again, and Bard got the save. The pitch change is in there for a strike. Caught the outside corner, 0-1. The parent club of the Harrisburg Senators, the Washington Nationals losing to the Braves 6-3 in the bottom of the 8th in D.C. That game is in a rain delay. Pitch is fouled off to the left. No balls, 2 strikes the count. So weather is causing problems down in the Mid-Atlantic states as the crowd looks on at Dunkin' Donuts Park, where the Yardgoats leading 4-1. The Mets won the day portion of their day-night doubleheader at Wrigley Field. It took 11 innings, but they beat the Cubs 2-1. Here's the pitch, over but low, a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Tonight at Yankee Stadium, the Red Sox scored a run at the top of the first. Yankees are batting in the last of the first. Boston on top 1-0 after that extra inning win last night. 5-4 in 11. Here's a pitch high. 2-2. The Yankees tied that game in the last of the ninth last night. Had the bases loaded with nobody out. And the Red Sox pitched out of it. They're in the top of the 11th in St. Petersburg. The Orioles in Tampa Bay tied 4-4. The pitch, low for a ball, 3-2. How about the Seattle Mariners? They've won, 12 straight? And they just beat Texas to make it 13 wins in a row. Mariners 3, Rangers 2 in 10 innings. 13 consecutive victories for the hottest team in baseball, the Seattle Mariners. There goes the runner to third. Ground ball to second. Gathered in by Dunn. He throws to first in time. And that ends the last of the 6th. For the Yardgoats, a brand new ball game. All tied 4-4 in front of this sellout crowd at Dunkin' Donuts Park. Daniel Montano will lead it off. Daniel has walked 3 times tonight, and he was on base when Michael Toglia hit the big 3-run homer, which gave the Yardgoats a 4-1 lead. Pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 on Daniel. Reid Schaller into his second inning of work. Gave up a 1-out double in the 6th. The tall right-hander delivers, and here is a line drive towards the alley in right center field. This is going to split the gap and bounce off the wall. Around first, digging for second is Montano. And the Yardgoats get the go-ahead run down there in scoring position to open the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Montano with a big double to the gap in right center. And that'll bring up, who else? The shortstop, Hunter Stovall. Hunter tonight, single to keep the line going in that 5th inning. He also has struck out twice. A wave has started here. Here's the fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Big fireworks display after the game tonight. And the fans are warming up for the fireworks, I guess. Stovall squares to bunt, looks at a fastball on the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. Now Montano takes his lead. Schaller comes set. Boy, what an exuberant crowd tonight. The pitch, fastball is high. 1-2 the count on Stovall. Yardgoats trying to bounce back after that 3-run top of the 7th. Here's the 1-2. Changeup is swung on and missed, strike 3. So Hunter going after a pitch outside of the strike zone has struck out for the 3rd time tonight. That's the 3rd strikeout for Schaller and will bring up the DH, Grant Levine. Grant tonight has grounded into a double play, grounded out to second base and struck out. Here's the pause. The look to second base and the pitch. On the outside corner, a called strike, 0-1. A breaking ball from the right-hander Schaller. Here's the set. The look to second base and the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and ripped into center field. A base hit. Montano is around third. He will score. It is a run-scoring single for Grant Levine. And the Yardgoats retake the lead 5-4. Levine picks up an RBI. That's his 5th RBI since joining the Yardgoats last week. The former #1 draft choice delivering. He's had a great series. 7 hits and 18 at-bats. And he produces again. Now the first baseman, Michael Toglia, hit the big 3-run homer his last time up. He is 3 for 3 tonight. The pitch. Fastball over but low, ball 1 on the switch hitter batting left-handed. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the set. The 1-0. On the inside corner, a 93-mile-per-hour fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Schaller holds set at the waist. The tall right-hander deals, and here's a ground ball into right field, up base hit. Putting on the brakes at second base is Levine. The throw comes in from the right fielder. Hubbard gets away, but handling it down there near third base is Rodriguez. And the Yardgoats, with runners at first and second and 1 out, on that base hit to right field. 3rd hit in the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Aaron Schunk. And before he bats, Schaller's going to get a visit from pitching coach Justin Lord. Aaron Schunk, who came into tonight's ball game tied for the league lead in runs batted in with 55. Tied for the league lead in doubles with 26. Is 1 for 3 tonight. And the crowd is alive here at the dunk. Yardgoats manager Kristen Orfia from his perch coaching at third base. Pacing here as the Yardgoats are in quest for some insurance runs. Levine, the runner at second. Toglia, the runner at first. So you've got 2 first-round draft picks on the base paths and a second-round draft pick at the plate. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, strike 1. Levine was selected in the first round of the 2018 draft. Toglia was selected in the first round of the 2019 draft. And Schunk was selected in the second round of the 2019 draft. And remember, the draft is tomorrow. Here's a fastball in there for a strike, going to a 94-mile-per-hour fastball to Schunk. 5-4, Hartford. Now the set and the pitch. Misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Now the pause. The look to second base, the 1-2. Breaking ball, misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Another tense moment in what has been a ball game filled with tension tonight. The 2-2. Swing and a foul back. 95-mile-per-hour fastball from Schaller, the native of Indianapolis. 3rd round pick out of Vanderbilt in 2018. Vanderbilt, a noted school for baseball talent, particularly pitchers. Didn't David Price go to Vanderbilt? Here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul back. Another 95-mile-per-hour fastball from Schaller. Since coming on to start the 6th inning in relief of the starter Luis Reyes, who is now off the hook. Schaller has thrown 33 pitches. Now the set. The 2-2. Swing and a foul back. So he keeps feeding four-seam fastballs to Shunk, and Shunk keeps fouling them back. By the way, a good indication that, for lack of a better term, Schaller is bringing it. Shunk just making contact. Here's the set. And the 2-2. Swung on and lifted foul, first base side, and this is going to land in the seats behind the dugout.
Goats keep those bats going, don't they, Dan?
I'm telling you, Jeff, this has really been some ball game tonight. Fans have been treated to an enjoyable, tension-filled game and fireworks after the game.
Yeah, that's right.
Although there's been fireworks in the game.
That's right.
Now the set. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball way outside, ball 3, 3-2. Wonder if Yardgoats manager Chris Denorfia will gamble here and send the runners on 3-2 with one out. My guess is he will not, but we shall see. Schaller about to throw his 37th pitch. Here it is. Swung on and lined into left field for a base hit. After the ball is Young. Around third, coming down the line is Levine. The throw goes to the infield. It is a run-scoring single for Aaron Shunk. They may give him a double, but anyway, it's an RBI hit, and the Yardgoats take a 6-4 lead.
Wow. Once again, he comes up big.
That was a pitch out over the plate. The runners were not moving. The throw went to third, and once the throw went to third, Shunk advanced to second base. They will give him a double, his league-leading 27th double of the season. The Yardgoats on top 6-4, and that's going to be it for Schaller. As Trip Keister goes to the mound, we have a